baseball, when I hit 200 subs, I will be doing a giveaway. And if you're new to my channel, please smack that subscribe button. And I'll be doing a giveaway when I hit 200 subs.
Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show, Santa Maria.
Stream element spot running
MLB Network has...
Welcome to the stream. How are you today?
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
If you're new to my stream,
and now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your
why is it
hat
lagging?
off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 1-2 on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So the bases are clear now following the home run, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Ben Zobrist. He loses him on ball four. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil is there, and he'll put it away to the bottom half of the first.
I messed up. I didn't mean to do that. Play. Do that. Go to Cubs and Blue Jays. There we go.
Almost ready for Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind a dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player,
daytime baseball. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hayward is right there, one down. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
1-1. And that one got a piece of him. So a runner at first with one out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Batting fourth.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Albies at second. Freeman is over at first with one away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. His past history against John Lester. He's got 21 knocks. In 89 at-bats. And he's gone down on strikes 21 times. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Matt Joyce. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Here's the 2-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castellanos looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann.
Welcome to your stream.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Popped him up. Russell is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Striding into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throwing to second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP, Chris. he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann has it. And the throw to first ends the inning.
That's called soda.
So coming to the plate, Mike Soroka. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a...
I forget what I did last time. I did play now. Play now. Play now. Okay. So when I do play now. Maybe. Try and figure this out.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it's gone.
Come on.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And a mistake here as he's tagged out
I
in
was
no
watching
man's land.
that's a baseball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Runner goes for second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. In now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Not shortstop.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. And there's one down now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now from Lester. And a fastball blew it right by him, and 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis moves over. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Batting 7.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that's dead center for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Throw over to first, and the runner back. comes 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 0-2 coming. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting it, the fielder, Jason Hayward.
If I didn't have 2 outs already, I would have bunted.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Davis coasts under it, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 27.
Sorry for blue screen, guys. I'm inviting someone to the party.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
First attack in here, and that's the first strike. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding in, Jonathan Davis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's popped up. Lester is there, and that's the third out. Ready now, Addison Russell, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Addison Russell.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do?
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2. And he is out retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 3-2. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
McKinney
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Riding in once again, number 8. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
Dealer in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Well, that was a big...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
We're tied. No.
Now batting.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now Lester's 0-1. Fouled off. Lester's 2-0 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jays digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bichette has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you.
And it throws him, and they got him. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Reese McGuire. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Smoke, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen.
No.
A home run. Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 0-2 now from Lester. And a fastball swung on and missed. It just reared back there. 2 away.
On 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run. Here's Addison Russell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Trying to get a
Nice
double.
piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
That's how you
Nick Castellanos now. No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. line drive to center field. Davis makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bichette stands at second with no outs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
The right fielder, number 15.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
You only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but
and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Ready once again, Reese McGuire. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second.
Number 10.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. The execution was nice.
Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Brendan Drury will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. And it's fouled away. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped up. Lester waits on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Cubs 4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Adam is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Jason Adam.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
From the stretch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the home bullpen.
Well, the skipper called it for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Guerrero is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that ball.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hayward, the runner at third. Russell at second with 1 away. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. Number 65 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped up, Drury in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now
the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the second deck and gone. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Blue Jays 7. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Billy McKinney.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home. And another foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, number 8. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Richard going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Tafera gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan. Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Standing in, Addison Russell. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 11-7. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Gritchick. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while. but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Lester's 2-0 home. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Justin Smoak now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's safe.
The batter, number 10.
Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Now the first pitch here from Lester, fouled away. Smoke, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down.
Uh-oh, he missed it. Second and third following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Brendan Drury. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Blue Jays leave a pair. Scoreboard operator. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Anthony Rizzo will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Bichette has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set and the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Drury in foul ground. but this will land untouched. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis has a play. And the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Striding in to start the 9th, Jonathan Davis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Into the box now. Billy McKinney. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2.
Emoji clapping hands.
Final strike here this afternoon.
Welcome to stream. How are you today?
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing.
I am doing terrible, Brad.
And that game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game.
You should
and
get
he picked
this
up
game.
the win along the way too.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Cubs put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. John Lester earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
This would be end of my stream. Thank you for watching. Peace.